Hey everybody, it's me, Julz again. It's new comic book day. Now let's see what I got, and time for me to do what I do best. Ms.Marvel number 3. Okay, yet another good read from this title, and it's Kamala's second outing as a superhero. And it's amusing to see how she's on the rocky side of things and still trying to get the hang of it. And the mishaps with her trying to get her powers under control while she's at school does get a chuckle here and there. The story made even better now that there has been some suspense added in. Nothing like endangering your life on the second day of you being a superhero, huh, Kamala? The foreign aspect of the character, her being a teen Muslim, continues to feel all natural, not at all feeling forced. And while she is a Muslim, she's still a teen, and of course doesn't always abide by the rules of her youth group. Which is good because it shows character flaws. It's still early on in the series to actually judge this thing harshly, but it's still entertaining, so I give it a 4 out of 5. Next on the list, Amazing X-Men number 6. The comic actually lived up to its title, the focus being family, both its ups and downs. That while the X-Men are a family in the worst of ways, considering their current situation with Cyclops, they are still a family in the best of ways, willing to put their differences aside for the sake of Nightcrawler and welcoming him back from the dead. And of course, the visit from Mommy Mystique and Daddy Azazel brings in the action, although the fight feels a little bit anticlimactic. However, it's still entertaining considering that, hey, Kurt's taking on both of his parents. And the appearance of both of Kurt's parents actually foreshadows the next overarching story. If there are any flaws with this series at all, that despite being called Amazing X-Men and Nightcrawler having his own solo title, this is easily a Nightcrawler story. If the audience is reading about the Amazing X-Men, it should be covering every member of the X-Men, not just Kurt or just Wolverine. And while the art is adequate, other times it does seem kind of rushed. Still a good read, and I even recommend it for kids who would like Nightcrawler. I give it a 4 out of 5. Wonder Woman issue 30, things are starting to shape up, and it's a sort of calm before the storm. Seeing Diana act in a way that readers expect her to be is very refreshing from the whole warrior princess motif. Wonder Woman being more sensitive and caring again and less angry, almost mirroring Hal Jordan's situation with rebuilding the Green Lantern Corps. Although the Amazons still leave a lot to be desired as they are still distrustful of the princess. The Firstborn gets to show off further how sadistic he is and his ability to think ahead, presenting an even greater threat for all the gods and the Amazons. Pretty much this is going to be an interesting fight. I give this issue a 3.8 out of 5. Green Lantern issue number 30. Finally, we end with the filler issues, and we get to where the Guardians, or should I say the new Guardians, have been building up to, and what is suggested really sounds promising. However, the issue is kind of average. There is a great deal of tension as Kyle, Carol, and the Guardians try to stop the God Killers, and Kyle almost loses control of himself for a moment. However, it would have been made better if we had actually seen a conclusion between the God Killers and Zal. What makes this issue promising is that despite all of the filler, it's been leading up to something, especially within this particular story arc, that Kyle may be becoming a god himself, a sort of savior as suggested by the Guardians dialogue, and also we did see a prequel of what would happen in the future at the end of Jeff Johns' run. And since the God Killers aren't over with, it is possible that the White Lantern will be on their hit list. Not a bad issue, but it could have been better, and well, I guess I could give this comic, at the very least, a 3 out of 5. Not exactly the most exciting story for Kyle Rayner. It has been kind of slow since Jeff Johns left, but I continue to hope. A pretty okay week for comic books. Alright guys, that's all the time I have. Please comment, please subscribe, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, follow me on my blog post where I usually put my text reviews, which I hope all of you are reading, and I will see you later. Bye!